what do you feel is the number one threat in conversation? Now, when I say that, I'm going to frame it again and ask the question again. It's when a conversation is getting out of control. It's getting a little bit out of hand. What do you feel is the number one threat that gets slung out there first? Like, this is what I say when you've taken it too far.
That thing that may potentially cause the hands to be thrown.
Yes, absolutely. It's the threat. It's the threat. Not what you respond to, but what the person that's issuing the threat, what are they gonna say? I got a top like 3. I got a top 3.
I bet my 2 is on your top 3.
and so together we gotta figure out what's number 1.
In no specific order.
No specific order.
Okay. I would start off with. So what the fuck you saying?
So that's up there because then it's like you prepared to swing. Yeah. Hey. So it's like, what the fuck you saying? Or fuck you mean? Like,
fuck you mean?
That's literally when it's like, okay, we about to escalate the situation. All right.
Hey, those words mean that the talking is over.
Yeah, it is.
Hands have to commence.
Yeah. It's like you don't really have an opportunity to de-escalate now. You have to walk away or you got to swing first now because it was posed to you. So now you got to do something. Because you can't go back and forth with, I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm trying to do something. So it's like, oh, okay.
I got a story. Okay, about 2 years ago, I used to be a supervisor at my job. Mm-hmm. And one of the supervisors that I used to come in and relieve always used to leave my station just a wreck. Let all of his people go home, so my people got to come in, clean up after his people.
Reckless.
I got sick of it. So we in the office and we talk, look, dude, I'm not going to keep coming in here, cleaning up after you and your team. You need to go make sure that your guys got everything in order before I get here.
Yeah.
And he hit me with so what you saying?
Like,
bro, instantly, it's up.
Right. It's like, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Fuck this job, all of that shit. My pride on the line, goddamn.
Right. Hey, facts.
But fuck this job. Man, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Wait. That's not how I meant it. What you mean that's not how you meant it?
Hey.
We'd have been a little heated discussion and you hit me with what you saying?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. Hey. And I'm so glad you said that because that was the first one I was going to leave. Like, I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Anytime it's I'll beat and it's not women involved, it's a fight. It's like I think that's in the conversation for threats. I think it's number 2 though. I can't front. I think that I'll beat your motherfucking ass or I'll beat your ass. I think that's number 2. I do. I think no matter what, that one's number 2.
That was number 2. and then
I think I know where you're going. Because I know what I feel is number 1, but I want you to talk. I want to take over the show. I want to hear from you.
Or motherfucker hit you with that. What you want to do then?
Yeah, hey, okay, yes. Hey.
What you want to do then? Again, this shit that got a little too elevated.
Yeah.
And I'm done talking.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey.
Time to throw the hands. I'm already in the middle of the street, fam. Yeah. All you gotta do is follow me.
Yeah. Now, what I want to do, because I think fuck you meaning what you want to do, I think they neck and neck. I think we kind of put them at 5. I think a sleeper pick is not in the top 3 though. I think it's in the top 5. When it's the top 3 is step outside real quick, fam. Let me holler at you. I think that hey, step outside. Hey fam, hey, come here, fam. Let's step outside real quick. Because it's like, because now you don't know what happened. Like, he don't even like when you don't want witnesses, like that could go either way. That's go either way.
I like that one a lot because it's super discreet. Yeah. You ain't gotta tell everybody in the room, what's going on. This is potentially me and you. We gonna go out here, we gonna shoot the spade.
Yeah.
We gonna come back in the crib and we ain't gonna say shit.
Yep. Hey, exactly. And that's the more ominous approach, right? Because usually, especially in the social media era that we live in, it's always about, oh, you heard what he said? Yo, you heard what Cam said to do? Or like, hey, I just seen they was getting into it. And no, but it's like, when it's like, hey, yo, you step outside real quick? Let me holler at you real quick, fam. And it's like, oh, shit. So even if you could get spit on, you could get punched, you could get stabbed, don't nobody know. And you can't blame it on him because you wasn't there. Now you wasn't there for nothing. Is their word against yours, and that's all it is. And it could just be a conversation, but it might not be a conversation because usually the person that want to step inside, they was like they want to be clear what you want before they do what you making them feel. Like I should beat your ass, but just in case you ain't even act like that, you know what? I don't even want the crowd to ignite you. So we gonna chill. We gonna holler on each other over here. That's what we gonna do.
But that's usually though that person that's saying, "Hey, let me holler at you." That's that dangerous motherfucker. That's that motherfucker that ain't got to put up all the rah goddamn shit and be pumped up goddamn to do the bullshit.
Yeah, right. Hey,
he done already made his mind up.
Yeah, because he been keeping the tally. It's like, nah, this the 7th time this nigga this said. So he had no business saying to me. I don't care who he talk to like that. He don't talk to me like that. So with that,
yes,
I gotta holler at dude because this can't go on anymore. It won't go on anymore. So
yeah. Like I said, that's that dude you need to worry about because I said you done pissed him off to the highest level of festivity to where he just like, you know what? Nah, fuck it. It is what it is.
Yep, absolutely.
It's got to happen today.
Absolutely. So now, I want to throw out there what I think is number 1.
Okay.
And I wanted to throw it out there because the adaptation of this one and how this is, I think this is now global now because I'm going to give examples of why I feel this is number 1 based on the people I've seen using it lately.
Okay.
I think the number 1 threat, at least in America, is I'll slap the shit out you. I'll smack the shit out you. Because it's leading with disrespect and violence at the same time. Because for a grown man to put his open hand on your face with velocity and then sit there like that's all he want to do. Hey, look, I'll slap the shit out you. It's one of those things where it's like, now you have to react or you a super hoe because I slapped you and you did nothing.
That one is hands down number 1 for that reason. And the fact that if you allow another grown man to even say that to you and you don't react, fuck the action. You allowed another grown man to tell you to your face, I will slap the shit out of you, and you don't bust a move? Oh, you a super hoe.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You deserve to be slapped.
All right. Hey, listen. Hey, why I like I'll slap the shit out you, or and smack or slap, no matter what y'all use, it's number one for us. The reason why I like it because now even like white boys are saying it. Like, I'm a big wrestling fan, if y'all don't know. And I watched Austin Theory in the interview. They out in Australia. And the dude was talking about blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, wrestling fake and all that. And he was like, wait, what you say? He was like, dude, he's like, we put our lives on the line every day. He was like, this is really hard work, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, dude, he's like, you bringing me out here to do this interview, you disrespecting me? He said, man, I'll smack the shit out you. And the dude just apologized. He's like, yo, I'm sorry, man. He's like, no, you playing. I was like, oh, like Austin Theory, ready to get right to it. And this a white cat that's like 26. I'm like, yo, this how we brothers been talking since like 94. Like, I thought that was just something amongst us. But he literally was like, man, I'll smack the shit out you.
I mean, but I respect what he's doing because I'm a person of energy. I match energy. Yeah. Call it a talent. You're going to be overly disrespectful to me over something that you know that I'm passionate about, something that you know I love, something that you know that I die for.
Yeah.
I'm going to be overly disrespectful to you, and I'm going to do probably the most disrespectful thing to you that a man can do to another man.
Yeah.
To open hand slap another man, you have taken his manhood from 100 to 20 in a split second. Even if y'all fight after the slap, y'all can fight after the slap. Yeah. You can win. Yeah. But you ain't gonna never forget that another grown man open hands, and don't let it be the backhand.
Hey, getting backhanded is crazy. Hey, getting backhanded is crazy as hell. Like, that means he came here and then you watched it happen as it was coming across your face the opposite direction. Yo.
Man, don't let him hit you with the black hand side because you will never get that one back. You gotta kill him.
Yeah.
You gotta kill him.
Hey, straight up. I didn't even think about this till right now. I didn't think about this, but you're right, because if somebody say, man, I'll smack the shit out you and do it. And you're right, even if you beat them up, you can beat them down viciously. When you tell the story, it's always gonna be, yeah, man, I had to whoop dude ass. He smacked the shit out of me. Like, what? Like, he must have thought he was just gonna get away with that. It was like, well, he did. Because you reacted to being slapped in the face. So
he got away with it, bro.
Yeah, it's like
I don't condone violence. Put the guns down, all of that, you know. Yes. You slap me. I'm going to try to kill you.
Hey.
I am going to try to unalive you. I'm not even going to bullshit you.
It's true. Hey, listen.
I could look myself in the mirror.
Man.
Knowing that somebody another man open hand smacked me. Every day I would look in the mirror in sheer disappointment and just doubting myself forever.
Man, listen. That I literally didn't even think about it at the next level though. At the man, he still slapped you though. like the reason why, like you had, because you can't get slapped in the face and then lose the fight either. Like, that's even worse. You may have to relocate.
You gotta move.
Yeah, you might have to relocate. Somebody slap shit out you, then beat you up. It's like, oh man, now kids is testing you. It's like, yo, you couldn't even do nothing. Like, your girls gonna start testing you at the crib. He was like, what you gonna do? You can't, your hands don't work. You know what I mean? Like the kids is gonna disrespect you. The 17-year-olds that think they tough now, they gonna try you. You can't get slapped the shit out of and then lose the fight as well. And like, especially when you got the warning. Like, look, I tell y'all this because, and we ain't gonna bring up a bunch of old Freeport stuff, but I did see a person get shit slapped out of Freeport. And the fight didn't go their way, and then and they broke it up. But I'm gonna preface that by saying, but I don't think they got the warning. I don't think they got the way. I don't think it was the I'll slap the shit out you. I think it was just like words. And I was like, oh. Like it was just banter. Oh, this is where we at.
I got a similar story, but these two gentlemen knew they were meeting for the kerfuffle.
See, that's different.
They knew they had already planned. We're going to meet here, and take care of business.
Yeah.
One of these gentlemen set it in his head and tells this man, because you so much of a bitch, I'm not even going to punch you.
Jesus. Yo.
This is before the first punch the first slap was even thrown. He tells this gentleman, because you're so much of a bitch, I'm not even going to punch you. Jeez. And he commits to slap this man out.
Yo, wait, before the YouTube videos?
Before the YouTube videos.
Oh, God.
Cam, he's holding the man up by his collar, talking to him like how you would do a child. I told you, don't.
Yo, getting slapped out is insane.
That on one end, you just took the most embarrassing ass whooping that a man could ever take.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the other gentleman went into that fight with the utmost confidence. We're not going to negate the fact that you already had in your head that this is how I'm going to completely and totally belittle this man.
Yeah. Like the respect meter wasn't even like at 10. He was just like, oh, I ain't even going. He's like, why would I bruise my knuckles on homie like that? He's not even on it like that. I'm about to just slap dude. Like, I'm just going to keep slapping dude. That's all I'm going to do.
When you tell a man how the fight is going to play out and it plays out exactly the way you said,
yeah, man,
that ass whooping is a whole nother level. That's fucking Ultra Instinct Goku type shit.
Right, yeah. You're not about to force your prediction me. And then you're not about to how would I leave me that Howard Cosell and think that it's going like that. Nah. Hey, and I'm mad he didn't miss one slap either. That's really
didn't miss one. Didn't miss one.
Oh my God. Listen, man.
We'll go into depth on that conversation when it's just me and you.
For sure. Hey, man. So, hey, look, what do y'all think, right? We just ran a nice little list. What is the number one threat that you can receive in conversation? Is it, fuck you mean? Is it, hey, yo, let's step outside real quick, man? Is it, I'll beat your ass? Or is it, I'll smack the shit out you?
Okay, so before we switch time, I want to tell you my own personal favorite.
Okay, let's go.
My personal favorite is when it's gotten to that point. Mm-hmm. But can you whoop my ass though?
Oh, hey, yeah, hey, how I forget? That's definitely top 3. I'm sorry.
That's my go-to. That's my go-to. We doing You want to do the back and forth? Because see, I'm not an arguer. I don't like to raise my voice, any of that shit.
Right.
But if you get me to the point where I raise my voice, that's going to be the next thing that comes out of my mouth.
Yo.
I'm there right now.
Yo,
Can you whoop my ass though?
Man, hey, listen. I don't think y'all know how hard that ring up. We've been saying that since like 3rd, 4th grade. Like, so that is tried and true. Hey, whether you were made in the 1980s or the 90s, but most, or I would say 70s, because maybe we got that from them just through osmosis.
Yeah.
But I know throughout the 80s and 90s that, but can you whoop my ass though? Was like,
I wonder if that's a Midwest thing.
Hey,
I wonder if that's global.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a
good
question because obviously we've been in the Midwest the majority, if not all of our lives. And I'm really starting to think, but see, I've always been around Midwest people. Even when I lived in Atlanta, I was around Midwest people. Indianapolis is the Midwest. I visit like California, New York. Like I'm still like amongst Midwest people. So somebody feel me where I'm saying. But I wonder, is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because at first it was, can't whoop me though. And I was like, oh, okay. I remember the first time, I think I was at Taylor Park the first time I heard that. Hey, but you can't whoop me though. It's like, oh, are they about to fight? You know what I'm saying? But then as we get older and we really realize what it means, then we extend the sentence. Hey, but you can't whoop my ass though. But can you whoop my ass though? But hey, you doing a lot of talking. Can you whoop me though? And it's like, oh, that is the question of the day. Now you've Jeopardy daily doubled us. It's like, oh, but can you whoop me though? Like, hey, if you in the Midwest and you're in an altercation, and it escalates to the point where a brother gets you the prayer hands and says, but can you whoop me though?
Gotta hit him with the prayer hands. Hey, it don't roll off the tongue right unless you got the prayer hands.
Yeah, right. Like, hey, look, it ain't none of that. It's like, because now it's like, oh God, I'm gonna kill this nigga. Like, hey, yo, it's like, but can you whoop me though? Like, if they ain't bang head bouncing with the prayer hands when they ask you the question, you might got a little time to de-escalate. You might. But I tell you what, you better answer the question. And you better be prepared to answer it physically or verbally. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
And there's only one solid answer to that question that'll get you out of it.
Let's go.
Man, I ain't even on that.
If you're not about it, that's your time to bail out. Because you might get exactly what the fuck I thought. Exactly what the fuck I thought, nigga. You can't whoop me though. So shut the fuck up talking. Like that's just what it's That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. Hey, look, that's just what it is. That's what the Midwest, that's what growing up in the Midwest is all about. Right there. Right there. That's
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
You know what I'm saying?
No place like home.
Hey, right. Hey, listen, man. If you under 35 that went completely over your head, what I'm imploring y'all to do is bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do a lot of cutting and shooting. Fam, listen. Shoot a couple fair ones and see who hard pump slushy out here. And I guarantee you it's gonna make for a way more interesting story when you are age. I promise.
I promise
it is. Hey,
I promise you.
Yo, listen. Like, y'all need to learn the value of the aftermath of the fight or the altercation. Like, y'all going 100 miles an hour, escalating the situation hard. Y'all ain't got nobody to talk to about the shit. Like, that's the problem. That's the problem. We just talking about subtle threats that will get hands, feet, and elbows put on you, possibly even bit, because I've seen that before. I've seen dude get bit in a fight. So, you know what I mean?
Ain't no rules in no street fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Nah.
Hell, I had a motherfucker grab me by the nuts, goddamn it, to get me off of him. Ooh, I couldn't be mad at it. Couldn't be mad at it.
But you know, the thing that I've always learned and I still by is like, oh, if he did that, oh, you was really winning. Like you, it was 20-0. Like when you're doing that, hey, look, when you go into if you hitting the kicking, grabbing nuts, or if you like trying to rake eyes or something, you're doing something just odd. That means you're really winning. It's like, oh, he doesn't know anything else to do. Like the offense is insurmountable. It's like you just gotta figure it out from here.
I mean, when you lose a real bad, man, you just mentally go into survival mode.
Yeah.
You go into some. Look. I need to do whatever I need to do to not die in this situation right now. So I gotta bite him in the back of the leg. I gotta come up out of here.
Yeah, something gotta happen.
I didn't do it though, so I can get up and run.